Gymnastics is one of the hardest sports in the world, but it hasn't always been as difficult as it is today. So we will be comparing how gymnastics was 100 years ago versus how it is today. I'll be showing the tricks they did 100 years ago, and Gracie, who's a professional gymnast, will be showing you the tricks that they do in gymnastics today.
She got a 10! Gracie Kramer is perfect!
So this is what gymnasts wore to the Olympics 100 years ago,
And this is what they wear now.
So the first event is beam, and this is what it looked like 100 years ago. One skill that they performed was called a scale. It's actually very scary in here.
Dang! Okay, girl!
This might be a good place to mention that the beam 100 years ago was actually 2 centimeters skinnier than it is today.
It's literally the width of an iPhone.
That's insane. The next skill they did was a lunge into a split. This is scary.
You got it. Yes!
And everything was very slow and calm. Some of them would do like a little walk and turn. Then they would hit another pose, something like this. And they would finish it with a dismount. They would kind of just...
Beautiful. Stuck the landing and everything.
So this is crazy because this was an Olympic level routine from 100 years ago.
Yeah, it's very different now.
Whoa! Already way more creative.
The standing back tuck is a very key element in most top level routines.
That was amazing!
This is actually one of my favorite tricks. It is always a very big crowd pleaser. And then the leap, but it's a lot more dynamic.
Wow.
And then every good beam routine has a dismount.
That was amazing! This next event is the floor, so I'll go first in demonstrating what it was like 100 years ago.
I can't wait.
So they would kind of march out. And it was actually more based off of dance and rhythm to the music rather than crazy skills. Some turns. All of their movements were very slow and calm and controlled. And they would do some balance skills. Even throw in some cartwheels. They even did some jumping. And the hardest it got was doing walkovers. You know, I think it'd be really funny to see Drew do one.
What?
Present day gymnastics, we now have a spring floor to help you do higher level skills. Fulls, back double twist, 2.5s, front double twist, front rudies.
I wonder if a gymnast 100 years ago would even understand the lingo that you're saying to me.
Probably not. It's also done by an individual, so we don't do it with other people. You have to have at least one forward tumbling pass and back tumbling passes as well. And then this is a leap combination, which is also a requirement in a floor routine. As much as we do have dance in the routine, it is a little different. That's a typical turn that you would do in a higher level routine.
Much different than this.
I want to see Drew do the double turn.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm going for the triple weight.
You guys are good at this.
Legit.
Sorry,
That was
I
really
film
good.
the rest of the video because I'm dizzy.
So the next event is bars, but they didn't always look like this. 100 years ago, they looked like this. Now these are actually the men's parallel bars, but they're just separated at different heights to look uneven. And this is what an uneven bar routine would look like in the Olympics 100 years ago. Starting with the pullover. 360.
Oh my god.
So fun fact actually, gymnasts back then were training for the military, so that's why a lot of their skills were more strength evolved rather than crazy skills.
I would have never guessed that.
Then they would do this pull-up trick into a pistol squat. See if I can do a pistol squat without holding onto the bar.
What? That was awesome.
Then there was this cool flexibility move that looks something like this.
Whoa.
Well, I slipped.
Oh my god.
This isn't working out so well. The final trick is the handstand.
Oh my god. You think you can dismount?
I could try.
Woo! That was awesome.
That was actually really painful. I hit my knee, my head, hurt my hand.
What was that first move you did? I really want to try it. It looked so fun. Oh my god! one. I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I'll stick to today's gymnastics.
I think I'm actually better at 100 years ago gymnastics.
And I'm glad we did this. So this is what a bar routine would look like today. So bars today looks a little bit more like that.
That was amazing. I'm speechless.
And that's a dismount.
Oh my god. So the next event is vault, but 100 years ago they actually used a pommel horse as their vault. So we're actually building a 100 years ago pommel horse. It probably looked something like that.
Make it work.
Yeah, she'll do. Okay, so the first one is basically a speed vault in parkour. I'm gonna have to run, jump, place my hands. My legs are gonna go over Gracie's head, and hopefully I will land on the other side on my feet.
You sent it. You really sent it.
There's a couple more, so let's just get on to it. This next one I'm a little nervous for my knees for, but they basically jump, put one leg on, and just get over it somehow. See how it goes.
I don't think you're supposed to talk while you go.
I bailed. I did it. So the next vault is a toe touch. Well, I don't know what they called it back then, but that's what I called it. So
You got it.
this is horribly wrong.
Or awesomely right.
For the legs! That was fun! Your best one! Let's go! Wow, I really could have been a 100 years ago Olympic gymnast.
You're making this like a cakewalk.
I'm doing good. But now I'm nervous for the final vault. I have to do a front handspring. My final vault. Yes!
And the stick! Let's
my
go!
gosh.
So now we're gonna do an actual vault that we do in present day. So this is a vault that we would typically use in normal day-to-day gymnastics in order to do the higher level skills that we do today. All right, it's finally time.
For me to go.
I stuck it! That was sick!
Oh. How'd I do?
8.5.
So that's how gymnastics was different 100 years ago.
Versus how it is today.
Be sure to follow Gracie and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye! Comment down below what sport you might want to see next. Woo!